All right, welcome back to Red Pill Report. This is Romy and the Raw, and you're listening to episode number 6.
Number 6, that was quick.
Dude, are you kidding me? Things are just flowing.
Awesome.
Man, I have a really good feeling about, the topics that we're going to be discussing. I keep talking about that, but I get so passionate about it, and I have such a great feeling, and things are really flowing, Josh.
Yes, that's why I like being part of this, especially with you. We've talked about it before, how this is a new world to me. It's not that I'm a skeptic, but I'm open to all this, and all these things that I'm running into that I've experienced that I never knew anybody else had gone into this, and that there were descriptions of it that this is awesome.
Yeah, it's a whole new world, and to our audience, it is going to be a new world to them, and they're going to be enlightened to all of these other topics, all these subjects that are out there that they just never knew of. The veil's been closed, we've been controlled, the information has been blocked for us, and humanity is waking up to this. The collective is waking up. There's more and more people out there, and Josh, this platform is going to be that platform to accelerate that awakening.
Wow.
Yeah. So, people are waking up and doing the work. And, I had an experience this last week with doing the work.
I was going to ask you about that. I saw that you posted it.
Yeah, man, I did I participated in a shamanic breath work exercise.
What is that?
Well, it's basically you moving the energy around your body through what they call, I guess it's a breath of fire. I guess different cultures call it different things, but it's the same technique. It's where you're inhaling and exhaling as fast as you can, and you're getting oxygen through your body, and you're moving the energy around. And let me tell you, when you move energy around, this energy is in motion. And when this energy is in motion, you're feeling that. You're feeling that emotion. And these emotions they get loosened up, man. And whatever comes out it's just healing. It's like I went through a roller coaster, man. I went from breathing and feeling my hands tingle to screaming at the top of my lungs to bawling. To chanting.
I don't know if you can see it from over there. The hair standing up on my arms, just from the little bit of guided meditation that you showed me and all that. And I can't even imagine what you experienced. That sounds, awesome.
Bro, I'm telling you, man. I felt this energy in my hands. The palms of my hands, they were spinning with energy. There was nothing in my hands. They were spinning with energy. And I got into a trance, man. I'll be honest with you. And, they had this music that was attuned to all of your chakra systems, and it was a very powerful experience. And these are the experiences that I want to enlighten our audience about.
Awesome.
So that being said, I've brought on a very special guest today. She's my first teacher. She attuned me to Reiki. And she's an energy oracle, an energy healer, a psychic medium. She's a channeler. And she's on with us tonight. We have Margaret Bryant, energy oracle. Hi, Margaret.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, Margaret.
I'm so excited to be here. And I'll tell you, even more excited to be on a show with one of my students. So that shows the work works.
Yes. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful that you've enlightened me to what I know and guided me so far. So thank you so much.
Yeah, it's been a blessing.
Yeah. So I want to tell our audience a little bit about you. We call you an energy oracle, a spirit and energy healer. Can you tell us more or less what kind of energy you work with?
I work with only beings of love and light. Absolutely. I work with angels, archangels, ascended masters, beings of light from other realms or star systems. Um, they move energy through me, and I've become extremely sensitive to energy. So I can feel who's coming in because everybody has an energy signature and just like a thumbprint. And so I know who they are by that once they introduce themselves. And I also see energy, and I see the energy of a person. I see energetic cords, and that's how I can read what's going on with the person.
Okay.
As long as I have permission to do that. It's not okay just to go tapping into people just because you can if you don't have permission.
Right.
So in doing that, someone's energy signature tells me everything about them that I need to know. What I don't need to know, I don't need to know.
Right. Right.
And so I read energy, basically.
Okay.
I can see it, feel it. I'm clairaudient, claircognizant. All of my abilities are fully open, and I even have sense of smell coming in sometimes too now, and taste. So the more you open up to this and clear yourself of old stuff, the more your own abilities open. So
Right. So when you say clear yourself of old stuff, does that mean you have to do these different exercises and different energy modalities to get the healing done?
clearing your chakras, releasing and removing. When we're doing release work for emotional or mental or physical issues, it needs to be not just released from the body, it needs to be removed. Because if you just release it from the body, then it kind of just moves to another place in your body. So we're at a point where we're releasing it and removing it from the body. Doing chakra clearing consistently, any kind of old systems, belief systems, thought patterns, societal beliefs, genetic ancestral lineage beliefs, anything like that that comes up that is not of your truth and not of a high vibration, getting a chance to release those thoughts as quick as they come up.
Right.
Collapsing timelines. Collapsing timelines is collapsing an energetic vibration that you created. Let's say when I was getting ready to go to New York to move, I thought a lot about the pros and cons. Should I go? Should I stay? Should I go? Should I stay? So I actually created two different realities, one where I did go and the other one where I didn't. And I realized this just, I don't know, probably 6 months ago. I started figuring out about the timelines, and with some help of some other people that I talked to and listened to. And so I was sending energy to that reality, the one that I didn't go to New York. So I actually went in and collapsed that timeline. So I stopped feeding that energy there, calling all of my energy back to me, and it collapsed that timeline. Now, when you collapse a timeline for yourself, all of the other people that are in it are an illusion. So they're not really in there. They're just in the game, like a computer simulated game, to help you play out that reality.
Okay.
So it's not affecting anybody else. It's just affecting your energy and your energy alone. So in doing that, I started collapsing a lot of timelines as things come up to get more of my energy back. And that's what, everybody here listening could do too. And a good way that I found, I'm always on the fast track. Give me something, I want to do it fast, furious, let's go.
Right.
So I started listening to old music from the 80s and 90s that, I used to, go out with my friends and stuff like that. Because music has memory.
Right.
Deep-rooted memory within you. So I started listening to that music. So if I was having maybe it didn't bring up a good memory, then I was collapsing the timeline. If it did bring up a good memory, I was thanking it, collapsing the timeline anyway, because I still want that energy back, but being grateful that I had that great experience.
Wonderful.
So there's so many things going on that we can do for ourselves energetically to raise our own vibration, to clear out those discordant energies, physical trauma, mental, emotional trauma, to help heighten your own intuitive abilities.
Right. So the more you work on yourself, the better your own innate abilities
Yes.
get, the stronger they get. That's wonderful.
You know, some people, their own awakening happens really fast, and their abilities start coming in, flooding in really fast. And other people, they have to do some really deep-seated work. But even the people that open up really fast, now they've got to do really fast, deep-seated work to be able to handle those abilities and the energy that comes with them.
Right. And so there's this cosmic energy that's coming in
Yes.
that's either it's either helping us if we're of the light and we're clear, or it's hindering us if we're not. Is that, do I have a kind of a maybe not hindering?
So it's helping everybody. So if you are choosing to work on yourself and open up to something bigger and better, because you got difficulties going on.
Well, I think we have an opportunity to do that, but we're going to take a quick break, and then when we come back, maybe we can hear some channeling.
It's on the menu.
Okay. Margaret, I have to go to the bathroom real quick. Sorry.
Go ahead.
I'm still over here on the other side of the room, though. No camera on this side.
So, Josh, what do you think? What do you think of it all?
It's a whole new world that Romy. I've known Romy for years. Here, let me step on that side, so I'm not being rude, so I can talk to you face to face.
It's okay.
Can you hear me now?
I sure can.
Okay. Like I was saying, I've known Romy for going on like 2 decades now, and we've always been strangely like synced together over the years, and just I've run into a whole bunch of different things that I was scared to talk to other people about, and then I've heard some of the stuff that and seen what he's posted. And with that, I felt confident enough to talk to him about it. And just hearing all the different things that I've experienced on my own without looking up any of this or talking to anybody about it. I mean, it's pretty cool.
And you're not crazy.
Yeah. Oh, he's back already. One moment.
If you were, there's a whole society of us out there that's really crazy now.
Okay, hold on.
Sure.
Sorry, man. No worries. No worries. As soon as we start getting them on, man, we can't stop.
Exactly.
So we had to stop now. Right, Margaret?
Oh, no, we could. Look, don't worry. If you need to stop when they're going, stop, go do what you do, because they're not going to leave till they're finished.
Okay. Okay.
I'm going to check, make sure everything's still rolling. We've got that. That's good.
Okay, so Josh, if you have questions, is it okay if Josh asks questions too? If he has?
Yes, absolutely.
Awesome.
First and foremost, I'm teacher.
Yes. Thank
Cool.
you.
Thank you very much. And whenever y'all are ready, we are rolling and everything's good to go.
All right, thank you. We're back, and we got Margaret Bryant here, Energy Oracle, and she is a channel for a collective that we call the Brothers 3. And we'll let the Brothers 3 let us know who they are once we get them in. So, Margaret, are we ready?
We are, but I'm just going to give you a little heads up.
Okay.
I channel numerous collectives now, and some individuals. So the Brothers, before I begin, I'll just give you a rundown of the Brothers 3. They showed up to me as 3 silvery blue light waves, and just energy signature light waves. Oh, they're absolutely gorgeous. And then I started working with them, and they are a collective, and they have become kind of like, they do give information to people, and they also are the guys that will give you the smackdown. If you're not doing what you need to do, they'll really call you on the carpet. They also are like an MC. If another group needs to come in, they're the ones that are like doorkeepers, gatekeepers, and they say, okay, this other group's coming. They'll tell us who they are and make the way for that to happen.
Okay.
So I'm not quite sure who is waiting besides them, but I have asked them to make sure that they identify themselves.
Yes.
And, of course, any beings that I have not channeled will not be allowed through because they would be new to me. So I would need to make that connection with them. So it's just going to be everything that's familiar. And to let you know, my voice changes. I start to speak faster. My face may change a little bit. It's not going to melt off. Don't worry. That's what I tell people. Don't get freaked out. And I may go very still, or you may see me kind of moving around because the energy is moving through me. So, and I breathe heavily. That's how I move the energy, how I get them in, how I get them out.
Yes.
So there's the breath work
Right. Yeah.
at play. So, and if they stop talking, we get really quiet, then just give me a minute because I'm working to either let in another group or bring myself out. Hello, hello, hello. It has been so long since we have seen you and spoken with you, and it greatly, oh, such joy. We are clapping. It has been a long time since we have spoken, and especially since we have been able to speak in this kind of forum. So we are at your service. We are the Brothers 3 right now, and we do have a couple other groups that are ready to come through as needed, where the conversation will lead us, then they will come through as necessary. So where would you like to start today?
Yeah, welcome, Brothers 3. Thank you so much for being here with us today on our new platform.
Yes. We're very excited. So we know that your listeners are thirsting for knowledge and information and understanding and energies to come through to assist them. So we are here at your service along with other collectives to be of service in the biggest way possible at this time. So yes, where would you like to start?
I'd like to start by letting our audience know help them understand how we are actually spiritual beings living the human experience. What's the easiest way for them to comprehend this?
We would like to tell you that, yes, you've heard that you are the spark of the divine, and yes, there is truly that spark of the divine in you. It is actually photonic light that is in your cells, and it is in all of your cells, but it is so small. Even a microscope cannot pick it up until it is ignited by you wanting more, knowing more, wanting change, wanting love in your life, love in the planet, compassion all around, peace in your world. When that spark ignites, it is a fire that burns so bright that you cannot put it out. If you try, we would not recommend those things that happen to people when they try to stomp that out, because it is like a burning ember or a coal. It continues to sit there. And once the oxygen hits it again, into flames again. Spiritual experience, spirituality is about the spirit within, the person within, the being within, not what is all out here. And yes, connecting with all of these beings out around here, your angels and ascended masters in the beginning, that is so much easier than looking within, going outside for the information. But they are part of your universe. That is all your universe. That is all you. So you still are connecting within, but to a more etheric level. So when you start connecting with them and working with them and hearing their guidance and hearing their words and feeling their energy, then you start hearing more of your own higher self. When you start hearing more of your own higher self, who knows everything there ever was and is and ever will be to know about you, that's when the true connection really happens. And then more and more and more you start going within. You start doing deep work. You start doing release work. You start looking at old patterns and belief systems and things to get out of the way so you can hold more of that light. Are you understanding of this? Yes, yes.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. And the higher self is probably the first thing you want to connect to when you're delving into this realm. Am I right?
Yes. Yes. But for most people, it is easier to connect with angels when they're are first learning because angels are non-denominational and most everybody on your planet believes in angels. So it is so easy for them to connect to that outer, quote, outer realm than to go within. And it's easier for people to trust and believe in what's coming from the outer realm because when it starts coming from the higher self and from within, people start thinking it's their own thoughts and that it's not true guidance. So then you have to, excuses, you have to learn how to delineate and differentiate between the sound of your own thoughts and the feel of your own thoughts and the sound and feel of the true guidance that's coming from your higher self. Once you learn how to tell the difference between that, it gets very easy.
Yes, yes. So
You have access to all the information you ever wanted or ever will need. Yes.
that's great to know. And you know, I've said that before, where when you're getting guidance, it sounds like your thoughts, but you don't know if it's what voice if it's your voice or your higher self or an angel. Does meditation help you decipher this?
Absolutely, because one thing, your guidance will come through, and if you are able to hear it, it will come through more as a monotone. And your guidance and your higher self will only speak positively to you unless it is a warning. Unless you are in danger, then it won't speak negatively to you. It will speak very harshly to you to make sure you understand the warning. But most of the time, it comes through as a very monotone. Um, Not a high or low vibration, it comes as the monotone. The ego, the lower ego, will then pose the question. We like to give this example. So you want to go buy a new stereo surround sound system, and it is on sale today at the store for 50% off. And you say to your guides, should I go buy this today? I really want to buy this today. It's on sale. I need to go. No. But it's on sale today and I really want it and it's not going to be on sale and after this and I really need it and it's a good deal and it's the one I want. No. So you go buy it anyway. The next day you look and it's on sale for 90% off because they need to move them out of the store. So see, you should have waited and listened to your guidance. It was the lower ego that created the but.
Right. Okay. That makes total sense. The
This
question.
is a very easy way. Margaret's teacher, Kim, told her through a channel. Her question was, how do I tell the difference between the guidance and my own thoughts? And our collective told her at that time, the question is the lie. So the but was the question. That was the lie. The truth was, no, don't go. Wait.
So is that more of a gut feeling also, that if you're going against, it's the ego?
Yes, your gut, your body will never lie to you no matter what. It's how you choose to read your body's signals. Your body will not ever lie to you.
That's
Your higher self, your cells, your DNA, every bit of you, the light, the photons, your soul energy is all one beingness. None of it will ever lie to you. It's how you interpret the information. And if you let the lower ego come into play.
right. That's wonderful. So I'm gonna practice that, and I have been, and I'm gonna keep practicing.
You are a very good student, we would like to say
Oh,
too.
thank you very much. I appreciate it. Okay, so here's another question I have.
You're a very good teacher also, we would like to say too.
Thank you. So my next question has to do with Dolores Cannon's work, and through her hypnotherapy, she's connected with many, 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 many higher selves, and documented these sessions, and a lot of them talk about a new Earth. Can you tell us a little bit about, or a lot about, this new Earth phenomena?
Yes, we will step aside. We are going to let the gatekeepers come through. Just
Okay.
one moment.
Josh, we're going to get another collective here to answer this question here.
Wow. I don't know if I should be talking or if I should say anything.
Yeah, we're okay. Once they're here, they'll get themselves introduced.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are the gatekeepers and grid keepers of your planet Earth, and we would like to take this time to answer this specific question. This new Earth that everyone speaks of is actually in existence at this moment and has been for a very long time. It has been vibrating at a higher frequency, too high for the third dimensional Earth to exhibit, feel, sense, see, hear. It is like your satellite receivers have not even been able to tap into the energy of it. But now you are having these new, what you call 5G satellite receivers coming into play, and there will be more and more of that tapping into the frequency of the new Earth, as the new Earth is vibrating in a fifth dimensional frequency. Those of you who are operating in a higher consciousness than fifth dimensional frequency, that are doing the work, that are meditating, that are practicing living positive lives, that are practicing love, unconditional love, and compassion. Your consciousness is in that new earth dimensional realm frequency already. And then your body is still in a 3D frequency. The earth itself is 5D, but you must be cleaning and clearing the body to help the body ascend into a higher frequency so that it holds more light and can vibrate faster and higher, and therefore fully live in the new earth realm. At this time, most of you are jumping back and forth from the new earth to your original, we would say, 3D earth. There is a time lapse going on that is creating this and helping it to happen. We ask you, are you not sitting there thinking a thought 1 minute and put your keys down and you're in a really great space and really happy, and then you go and start cooking dinner and start thinking about the things you need to do for the day, and then you go to find your keys and they are gone. And you know that you left them right there on the table. When you left them there on the table, you were happy, you were vibrating high, you were in that new earth frequency, and that is where your keys were left. Now, in order to go back and find them, all you need to do is to get happy again and then go back and they will be there. Now, we know that this sounds very far off and crazy and weird and not even possible to most people, but we will tell you, pay attention. You are driving places and not even recognizing how you got there, not even remembering that you turned or you didn't turn, not knowing at all. That is because you're in a meditative state when you drive. When you are driving, you are in a higher frequency. You are in a higher bandwidth of consciousness. So your body and your car is in the 3D dimension, driving along, but your consciousness, which is off doing so many other things, is out playing while your 3D subconscious is at the wheel. These are things that are happening to people all the time now, and those that are starting to pay attention, thinking, oh, I'm losing my mind, this is not the case at all. And yes, we would recommend, if you truly are worried about it, that you should go see your licensed physicians and just make sure, let them run their test and tell you you are fine, everything is fine. Everything is fine. You're just imagining it, and it's okay. It is okay. It is okay.
Our imagination.
Did we answer that appropriately for you? Yes?
Yes, thank you, gatekeepers and grid keepers. We appreciate the answer. And speaking of having, so let me clarify. So the different vibration you're in, you're experiencing different realities. So if you're in a good mood, you're in a higher vibration, you have this certain reality. And if you're not in such a great mood, you're living a different reality, a different timeline.
That is absolutely correct, for you are creating your reality at any given moment.
Every
Have you
given
not
moment.
noticed when you are happy, everybody around you seems to be very happy, and that is that reality. If you are not happy, then everybody else is rah, 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 and not happy, and that is your reality at that moment. So you get to change that. If you don't like that feeling and you're aware that you don't like that feeling, then you change it. And you change your reality. It changes your environment around you. Yes,
You heard it,
it really
folks.
is that simple.
Yep. Keep your vibration high, and you'll live a great reality.
Now, we know there are the naysayers that say, well, what about what is going on out in the political arena and out all over your planet in many different countries with warring still going on and sex trafficking of children and all different things and types of mistreatment and misalignment?
Yes.
We're here to tell you that those things are coming to the surface to be seen and removed. They cannot be removed and released from the planet and a stop put to it unless it is known. It cannot remain hidden anymore. And it is horrific, yes, the things that are happening on the planet. It is horrific. But if you notice, they are little pockets of these violent episodes, or what you would consider bad things happening, instead of major catastrophes, world wars going on, tsunamis, violent earthquakes, huge global climate change. Those things are not happening because the earth is releasing all of that energy in pockets, small pockets, so that you as a community, you as a humanity, you as a total planet can learn to deal with it on a smaller scale instead of causing havoc and devastation.
Yes.
This is what is of importance to recognize and to not feed that negative energy. It is okay to be aware of it, but be aware of it and do everything you can to change it. Send your energy out for pure harmonic balance, for softness, for compassion, for unconditional love, for harmonic beauty, for perfect health throughout the planet. Send your energy from your heart out there. It does make a difference,
Thank you.
a huge difference. Yes.
That was very, very, very profound. And it's great to know that, yes, it's not major catastrophe.
Catastrophe.
Thank you, Josh. Catastrophes, yes. And that we are experiencing it, and we can practice not attaching ourselves to the situation. Yes, we know that there's sex trafficking. Yes, we know that there's corrupt politicians, but we can't attach ourselves to that and fall for that divide and conquer agenda.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And we would say you need to change up the energy of it. So we will give you an example. So everybody on the planet is working, save the animals, rescue the animals. So they show all of these pictures all over your social media, showing the animals in their horrific states of when they were rescued. Instead of doing that and feeding the energy for that to continue, if you start showing the pictures of animals that are healthy and happy and recovered, that have been rescued, and letting people know they were rescued, they were in this shape, but this is who they are now, that's a totally different energy, and it stops feeding the violence.
Right.
It stops feeding the neglect. It's just a change in perception and how it is shown and the energy that is put into it. And it is so very simple, yet so very profound.
Right, right. And we all know that this perception has been changed to cultivate our thoughts. Why don't we as humanity fight back and cultivate positive thoughts through sending out different perceptions, like you just mentioned?
Yes, and we would say not even to fight back, to cultivate the change.
Perfect. Thank you. We will cultivate the change. Yes. Okay.
Your words have vibration.
Absolutely. And it's okay to catch yourself sending a vibration that you don't want to send and change it. As long as you change it, then it's okay.
Absolutely. That's how you learn, that's how you grow, that's how you raise your vibration, that's how you become more positive. Because the more you do that and the more you catch yourself, the less you'll need to catch yourself.
Yeah. The more it comes second nature.
Yes,
First
absolutely.
nature.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes.
Okay. Because you're creating these neural pathways in your brain that makes it easier and easier to think that good thought. So it takes practice.
Yes, those neural pathways are already connected. It's just clearing them and reconnecting them to the proper one. Yes,
Right.
the proper channel. Yes. Just like an old-fashioned switchboard. Yes.
Right. Good analogy. I have another question, and it's regarding ascension and ascension symptoms. So we know that the earth is vibrating at a certain vibration, and we are vibrating at a certain vibration, and we are raising in this vibration, and we're raising it to this ascension level of being. Can you explain to our audience the ascension process and any symptoms that might help them understand what's going on?
Yes, we would love to absolutely do that. So your ascension process is your body vibrating at a higher frequency. Scientifically proven, holding more photonic light in your cells. Light vibrates. The faster your cells vibrate, the higher you raise in this ascension process. You are the first ones ever, the first species ever to take a body through an ascension process. All other species before you and all other species around your planet have taken their consciousness through ascension, but not a physical vessel. So this is why all of our eyes are on you. We would also like to tell you that it does create many different symptoms in the body: feelings, movement, jitters, shakes, dizziness, vertigo, cravings for food that you have not eaten ever, cravings for food that you don't want to eat anymore, cravings for food that you've never had, and also not wanting to eat your favorite foods. It also causes pain in places that you've never had before, but that is also because energy is moving. So you may be holding on to a thought process where that pain is that needs to be released and removed. Things are being shaken up. We like to tell it as you would be, she has used this before, you would be on the water on a boat. And you're on the boat, and the boat is swinging, and you get what you call your sea legs, and you adjust to the motion of the boat, yes. And you're on the boat all day, and then you get off and you get onto land, and you're still swaying. The ground is still, but you are still swaying. You have to readjust. That is what is happening now. The earth is vibrating faster, proven by the Schumann resonance scale, scientifically. The earth is vibrating faster, so it's like your body is needing to adjust to that faster vibration, and that has not happened for most yet. And the earth keeps raising in that frequency, and we need to keep adjusting. You all need to keep adjusting. We are adjusting with you. It all moves. It all shakes. It all loosens things up to come to the surface and come out. These ascension symptoms can even bring illnesses into play. And we would say again, make sure you go to your physicians and doctors and homeopathic people to assist you. But no, this is a natural part of the process. And instead of fighting it, work with it. Work with your energy to move it. Work with your energy to release it. This is what the ascension process is on your planet now. And yes, it is very uncomfortable for most. Some days can be almost debilitating. And the more light that comes into your planet and the more light that comes into your cells, your body needs to integrate it. Sleep. Sleep is of huge importance. When you sleep, there is no resistance. the light and the energy can move through your body to help you raise in that vibration. The other thing that we would say to you that would make it much easier for you is those of you practicing meditation and practicing some sort of grounding technique. We would say not only ground into your earth, yes, but we would say pull that earth energy up into your feet and then up throughout your entire body. For her vibration is higher than your physical body, and this will help you with your quote unquote ascension symptoms. It will help raise the frequency in your body and help your body to adjust quicker with ease and effortlessness. Yes, are you understanding of this? Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
It is our pleasure to be of assistance, yes.
I have an ascension symptom I think may be happening. What's up with these numbers that I see all the time? I'm seeing 222, 333, 444 all day, every day. Can you explain to the audience?
Yes, these are light codes coming in, source codes. 11111 is ascended masters are working with you on your pathway, on your purpose. 222, 222, 222 is source code coming in. 33333 is creation code. 4s are angels working with you, archangels working with you. 5s are change. 6, you're on the end of the transformation. 7, oh, it's charging up, let's go. 8, infinite possibilities. 9, completion of this particular part of the journey. On to the next, and then it begins again. Paying attention to the numbers is of huge importance because in these numbers come the light source codes that are needed for your own particular individual ascension process. These codes activate within you, within your beingness and your higher self to take you to the next step.
Wow.
They are of huge importance to you, and more people are seeing them at any given time. They are on your license plates. They are on your clocks. They are on your radios. They are everywhere you look. But no, you are open and aware to that opportunity and possibility. Those codes are being shown to people that are still choosing to be asleep. They're not seeing them, but they are there. Once they choose not to sleep anymore, then they will see them everywhere. They've been there all along. They have not been hidden. They are just in a different frequency in a different dimensional realm. A different dimensional realm is just a different frequency bandwidth.
Wow. Wow. That's wonderful. Thank you so much. That totally resonated with me. And I've been paying attention to them, but I'm going to pay attention to patterns now when I see them and what's going on around me.
Pay attention to your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because that is, here we go. Here we go. When you see 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, when you see numbers ascending like that in order, that's, hang on. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Nice.
Yes.
Yes. So is that a good time to practice the law of attraction, where you visualize what you want and throw the emotion in there?
Yes, we would like to tell you something about your law of attraction. And the law of attraction is very wonderful because it has opened up everybody. Everybody talks about the law of attraction and has opened everybody up to bigger possibilities. We would tell you that when you are manifesting, creating what it is you want to bring into your life, most people are in a higher frequency because they're feeling good about it. They're feeling it. They're living it. The trick is to bring that into your life, you have to be vibrating at that same frequency where you created it. That's why people are getting so frustrated that they have not received the things that they have been manifesting, or their changes have not come into their life what they've been manifesting, because you get really happy and this is what I want and it feels so good. I love this house. I love this car. I love this job. My life is happy. Everybody's getting along. It's beautiful. And then you go back to life. Yep. I have to go to work today. Yep. Does that feel the same to you? No. You are not on the same frequency bandwidth to be able to be open to receive it and let it come into your life. So we would say to you, practice your manifestation on an energetic level that you can hold, that you can maintain and sustain. Do that. Watch everything change for you. Watch everything change. And when you see those things come in, of course you get even happier.
Yes.
And you can create at a whole nother level. Yes.
Wow. So
Practice that.
keeping your vibration high all the time.
Either keep it high or create at a level that you can maintain. That you can maintain. Know that if you raise your vibration higher than the level than you create, it's still going to come in because it's now at a lower level and you're wide open for that lower level to come in because it is something that you've created and you're still holding a part of that vibration within your physical being. Maintain, sustain is the answer of the day. For right now, your planet is in a trajectory path of no longer going up, down, up, down, up, down. You are going up, level up, even up. Go up, level up, even up. No more going back down. No more rest. You have to learn to maintain and sustain and balance at that higher frequency to be able to hold the next frequency coming in. That is why people are having such challenges right now, especially physically and emotionally and mentally, because things are coming to the surface that need to go. They need to go. They need to go. And this is what you want. This is what you've been asking for. Know that all of you listening to this program now and who will listen in the future, you chose to come here at this time, and you are allowed to come here at this time. There are billions of souls that have been waiting to come, but they could not hold the frequency. They could not go through the challenges to make this great change. No, we have so much love and support for you because it is hard. It is much harder than you could have ever imagined, but it is only the strongest souls, the strongest masters that are walking your planet now. Know that. Own that.
Thank you. I think we are getting to the end of our program. Are there any collectives that would like to give us an overall message before we bring Margaret back?
Yes, we will give you that overall message. So we've spoken of the ascension process, things that you can do to raise your vibration, breathing in all the different colors of light, different spectrums of light to help you in this ascension process. It helps to move the cells in the body. It helps to raise the photonic light quotient in your body. And the different colors of light give you different connection to different frequency bandwidths that give you connection to different levels of beings, to give you connection to different levels of your own abilities. So practice breathing in different colors of light, expanding it throughout your being. Know that on your planet, things are really going to get amped up, and we are in a time of great change right now, especially coming up with this equinox to the solstice. We're going to go through the holy festivals. We're going to go through many big moons. We're going to go through many different more eclipses coming up. Hold on. Trust. Remember to breathe. Be patient with yourself. Love yourself. Be gentle and kind to yourself. When you are gentle and kind and you love yourself, that is all that is required and needed, because that love and gentleness and kindness emits out into everything around you. This is what will make your process as easy as possible. Trust in that. Trust in your own abilities. You are not crazy. You are not going crazy. There are many more people around that are going through the same thing that are not talking about it because they are just as afraid as you. Do not worry about it. Find your tribe. Find your community. Make your connection to your angels and your guides and your team. They are waiting. They just need to be asked for assistance. That is what we would leave you with today. This would be so much easier for everybody. if you only remembered and practiced those few easy things. And we thank you. We thank you for giving us this opportunity to come through to you at this time and to bring this information forward. And we know that it is a lot of information, and it is also information that is very similar to what other channels are receiving, because we are all tapping into everybody. We are tapping into all of you. You are tapping into all of us. You all have that ability, because the frequencies have changed. There are no more veils of the collective in place. The only veils that are in place are the ones of your own creating around your own being. So if you're wanting to connect even more, take down those veils. They're thread born anyway. There's not much left. Let them go. We are here waiting for you. We are here waiting. And we thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We love you, love you, love you, and bless you. Bless you. Bless you. And keep teaching. Keep spreading the word. Teaching what you learn. Teaching what you know. Because that is not only your truth, that is the truth of many others to come in your path. We thank you, thank you.
Thank you, gatekeepers and grid keepers. Josh, we had some profound messages here.
I'm still trying to comprehend everything we've heard. I'm still running it through my mind.
We're probably going to have to listen to this a few different times before it sticks in. I think Margaret's coming back. We're just going to give her some time to get back in body. And this is a perfectly natural way to get those energies. But you heard it, Josh. It's simple techniques, but they're profound.
They are very good at, they're very good at, this is a little bit of me and a little bit of them, but they are very good at bringing a whole lot of information in a very short amount of time.
Yes.
Yes. They take the opportunity and make the best of it at any given time. Yes.
We are absolutely grateful for the information and for you to.
I don't think that you can even comprehend the joy that they have right now for what we're all doing here. Not just here, but here. It's so much. So much.
Thank you, Margaret. Thank you so much.
Okay. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for allowing me to let them in. Ooh, God.
Take your
allowing
time.
allowing me to let them in.
You can take the
To
time you
help
need.
you. And no, I'm okay. It's just energy runs. Just like your hands got hot when you were doing your shamanic
Oh my
breathing.
gosh.
So that's a whole body hot. Yeah. I know they are very happy with what you and Josh are doing, so please continue with that too.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Any other questions that you might have for me or them or?
Yeah, no, I think we're done with the questions. I don't. Josh, did you have a question? I forgot to even ask you if you had a question.
I have to go back through, and there were a couple things I wanted to ask, but I wasn't writing down. I was just lost. Not that I was lost. I was just into what was being said so much that I wanted to ask, but I didn't want to interrupt. And then more information came, and then I personally, in myself, got lost into what I wanted to say. But after I watch this again, I'll definitely make sure I write down
And energy transference also happens too. When they come through, the vibration of people listening raises. So your consciousness is working with that energy. It's also working with the information because our minds can't comprehend it all at once. So there is an energy that comes through and gets transmitted also. And it holds, they assure me that it holds through the recordings. And I know I've gone back and listened to some of my blog talk radio shows that I did with meditations and things. And I've gone back and listened and said, holy, who was that? And could definitely feel the energy of whatever was taking place. So it does hold true. That energy is it is stamped. In this space, in this moment, in this time, in this recording, it's stamped. So the information holds and the energy holds.
So yes, listen to this again, Josh, Romy, audience. Listen to it as many times as you need to for it to sink in, because it's very profound messages that we got today, and they're very simple techniques, simple and profound. That's the whole idea of this whole realm that we're in. It's simple but profound.
I will need to go back and listen because I don't remember everything. When I totally come out of the energy of it, I don't remember a lot of what was said. So I'll go back and listen also.
Oh, well, thank you so much. Margaret, tell people how we can get a hold of you. You got websites, some services that you offer. Talk to us.
Lots of services. Psychic readings, channeling sessions. The channeling sessions are for when you have really big questions like, your life purpose and you just need a little guidance on that, or big life choices. That's more for a channeled session. I do past life regressions. When I do past life regressions, I don't do just a past life. If there's something that can be healed while we're in that life, and we have permission, it gets healed right then and there instead of coming out and addressing it at a later date. I do the life between lives also, where you go between past lives and before you came into this life, and you get to work with your contracts and the council to understand what your contracts are. I do all that. I do many different types of healing modalities, so I can't really say that when someone comes to me for something, I'm just going to do Reiki or I'm just going to do quantum healing. Every single thing that I've ever learned and everything that I don't even know, because I step aside and your guide team and my team work together to make that happen. I do an energetic soul retrieval. Instead of doing a soul retrieval through shamanic journeying, through many different trips and many different levels, we do it on a quantum scale in one setting. And we call all your energy back. And I am doing a process right now called separation liberation, of releasing the energy to the lower ego and releasing all fears to the body and being, which is very profound. That one particular thing needs to be done in person. It is so intense that it cannot be done via the internet connection or whatever. I am in Virginia Beach. I am at a place that I work at called Spiritual Relics here in Virginia Beach, and have access to this facility. I teach classes and events here. So my website is seekthelightwithin.com. Also, you can reach me on Facebook under Margaret Bryant, Energy Oracle. I have a page under that. I also have a Seek the Light Within page, so you could find me under all of that. Or you can email me at margaretbryant444@yahoo.com. And that's MargaretBryant 444.
Okay, we'll make sure to link that in our descriptions as well. So there you have it, folks. Margaret Bryant has a huge spiritual toolbox that people need to take advantage of. She's a wealth of knowledge. She's a great person. I love you, Margaret. Thank you so much for all of your wisdom. We'd love to have you back.
Anytime.
Yes.
You know that I love, you know, they love to talk. So I didn't do a blog talk show for 5.5 years. They didn't love to talk. And as I said, it brings me great joy to see students who do the work to become the teachers that they are here to be.
Wow.
So it is my honor to be here with you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely.
All right, folks. There we have it. Red Pill Rapport. Thank you very much for being here. Josh, thanks.
Yes, thank you, everybody. Thank you again, once again, Miss Margaret. Thank you very much.
You too, Josh. It was wonderful to meet you and to have your energy in this space too.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
All right. Well, there we have it. Thanks for listening. We'll talk to you next time. Bye.